The Immediate Rebalance Indicator in the ICT style is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on the chart. Traders can also refer to this page to learn how the indicator works and gain a deeper understanding. We select the indicator file from the Navigator section and activate the indicator by clicking on the file on the chart. Just make sure to check the Allow DLL Imports option in the Comments section and then click the Confirm button. Once the indicator is applied to the chart, it starts displaying the price penetration into the immediate rebalance ranges on the price chart. Traders using the ICT style can easily identify immediate rebalance ranges with this indicator and base their analyses on that. Immediacy balance is a secondary pattern similar to the FWG or fair value gap secondary pattern, which uses the secondary to determine the penetration amount and a range and displays the penetration amount of the swamp candle within that range. The difference between this pattern and FWG is the amount of time spent in the price reaction, the amount of the gap between the first candle and the swamp, and how this model is displayed. For example, here we have a Saudi FEG secondary pattern where the highest price of our first candle is in this section and the lowest price of our third candle is in this section. We consider this distance as a Saudi FEG range, which in the future is likely to react to this range. As we see here, the price has declined and it has had reactions and moved up a cent, but there are differences in the immediate rebalance. It is a secondary pattern that if the swan candle penetrates the range and the first candlestick, we examine the amount of penetration, which we see here in this section. The shadow is specified for us and is marked with 5 lines. After the third candle penetrates the range, the first candle's penetration percentage is shown. When the price returns after breaking downward, 3 immediate rebalance patterns are identified. The first candle shows the third candle's penetration into the weekly range. Next, an immediate rebalance pattern shows the third candle penetrated the first by 23%. Immediate rebalance is upon on the first candle. We have a 1% candlestick penetration into the range of the previous week. Immediate rebalance is upon on the first candlestick. In the next section, we see a secondary immediate rebalance pattern where the swamp candle penetrated the first candle by 23%. And after that, another secondary immediate rebalance pattern. In this section, we have considered this distance so far, and the swamp candle penetrated the first candle by 15%. We can use these ranges as support and resistance levels. Here we see that after a drop, the price reacted to the immediate rebalance range and then experienced another decline. In the settings section, under the inputs, there are several options available. In the first part, we can set the minimum shadow size, which is set to 0 by default. However, it is set as a 4-point setting, which you can use as a filter for the shadow size and place it here. PUMJBZ. In the next section, you can activate the multi-time frame status for immediate rebalance, which is disabled by default. If you enable this feature or setting, you can view the immediate rebalance ranges that you select from the bottom in the current time frame, which can range from the current time frame you're into a 1-month time frame, such as, for example, we are now in the 1-hour time frame, and I will select the daily time frame here and then set the limit. It automatically identifies daily rebalances for me, which we can see on a daily time frame. The penetration rate here is 18%, but in half an hour, we can analyze the output time frame as a nation and use this Hakum penetration as support or resistance. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy if you could share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.